So I've always been a very anxious person. I get stressed very, very easily, and it's hard for me to rein that in and get it under control, even with small things. So something I noticed after my 3-week update is that I haven't been anxious in at least the past 2 weeks, maybe more. I didn't really notice it. I've been much more calm and relaxed, and nothing phases me. I especially used to have an aggressive response that would trigger very easily. So if I'd get irritated if something wasn't working the way I wanted it to, or not as easy, or if I dropped something, and then I would like feel that urge, like I just wanted to break a dish, throw it against the wall or something. And I mean, of course I wouldn't do that. I actually don't do that. But I feel that urge inside me and that tension and aggression. And I have not felt that in at least 3 weeks. I'm not 100% sure on the timing of all of it because it was just more subtle. But when I think back, I'm like, I've been so calm and relaxed and just feeling overall at peace and good. I think I'm experiencing that carnivore zen that everybody talks about. Like, there have been curveballs in life thrown at me these past few weeks too, and I've just felt totally calm and collected and not overthinking it, not overreacting, just going with the flow. And you know what? I wasn't feeling that on regular carnivore, so I'm interested to see what foods were inducing that for me. It's really nice. I have not felt this calm in years. If ever. Honestly. So I'm really liking that. Just feeling good overall is such an amazing thing. I really have not felt that in such a long time. So, whatever this is changing for me, I love it. I love it. I don't want to lose this feeling. So, it feels good to heal, and I feel so much more in control of myself now. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. So, carnivore zen. So I've just completed a month on the lion diet. It has been such an amazing experience for me. Overall, I feel so much better. Just in every aspect, I feel better. I'm more alive. My mood is more under control. As you saw, I have been struggling with less anxiety and stress. I've just felt totally calm, and it's a lot easier for me to handle tough situations. I have less pain and discomfort. I have less joint pain. That was a big problem for me. That's cleared up a lot. I have less inflammation, and I'm feeling really, really good. In terms of my weight, there hasn't been much of a change in the past 2 weeks. But I believe that's because of my cycle as a woman. There are sometimes during our cycle where our body's gonna hold on to as much weight as it can as it prepares for a baby, even if there's not a baby there. And so there's really only certain times in our cycle where we can have more weight loss. So I'm not worried about that. That's still a 10-pound weight loss in a month. That's still amazing. My body composition, even though it's only been 10 pounds, has still been changing, and everything's getting tighter and really just coming together, and I can see my body getting healthier every day, especially with less of that inflammation in there. Everything is just looking really good, a lot less puffiness overall. So I just want to talk about what's my plan moving forward. I'm going to prioritize gut health because even though my gut has not gotten worse on this diet, it is still taking its time to heal. And I know it's going to take a lot of time. My gut has been screwed up my whole entire life. And there have been minor improvements that I've seen along the way with all sorts of carnivore. So this is the time for me to really figure out what foods are irritating my digestion more and what foods are going to help my digestion grow stronger and fix itself. For my gut healing journey, carnivore is going to be a huge part of that. Animal foods are the most nutritious foods for us as humans to be consuming, and they're the most healing, especially animal fat. That is the most healing food, and having more of that in my diet is going to help my healing progress even quicker. So I'm going to prioritize fats as another tool and just watch as my body repairs and heals, and it's going to be amazing. I'm excited. I'm actually excited about this. I'll only keep salt as my seasoning for now. I don't want to introduce things that are going to be irritating to my gut. I'm really trying to keep an eye on that and just give it the most chance that it can have to heal. And if I introduce more seasonings, it'll be a little more down the road, and it'll be a gentle introduction to really test my gut. One of the things that I want to start doing again is earlier this year I was making kefir because I wanted to introduce a lot of good probiotics into my gut to help with the healing. I had to take a break from it for a while because I was getting overwhelmed with how much kefir I was yielding, and I was having a hard time consuming enough to keep it going. And so I took a break from that and took a step back, and now I feel ready to do that again. And so I'm getting started on culturing the milk and turning that into kefir. I really want to try and introduce as many probiotics as possible, and I'm trying to keep it animal-based for as long as I can. I might make some kimchi down the road and just do low-carb, a few low-carb plants, but right now I'm going to start with animal-based gut healing and see if I want to start trying to incorporate some more things. I will be making more soups, so I'm going to have chicken again because that'll be the easiest way for me to make soup. It's hard to get a hold of beef bones where I live right now, so I'll be making some different chicken soups and have lots of that as well because it's very gentle on your gut as well and can really aid in the healing, and some bone broth here and there as well. I want to be sharing that journey because I know there are a lot of people who are struggling with gut health right now, especially in modern times. We have so many things that are constantly attacking our gut that some of us have problems that we didn't even realize were problems. And so I want to share my journey, share what I'm doing, and share how I come to healing and the process along the way. And I hope that you will follow me along as I really just get to the bottom of my issues and work on healing that. If you don't know, I have been struggling with chronic constipation, and I really feel that's because my gut flora is just totally imbalanced and things can't properly move through my system. So I am trying to get to the bottom of it and figure out how to fix this problem, because I still have not had regular bowel movements in over a year now. I've had some, and sometimes it's been more regular than others, but it hasn't been regular enough for me to know that I'm healed. There's still lots of damage to heal, and it's going to take time. Overall, it's going to take time. I understand that, so I'm not overthinking it or worried about it. I am just trying to take action and do what I can. So I'm going to share all about that, and hopefully it can help some other people who might be struggling with the same things. I'm going to slowly introduce new foods, and I feel like to keep the more strict way of eating sustainable for me, I am going to include butter, eggs, and coffee, because that's going to really help me, first of all, in terms of affordability, and just help me be able to stick to this and not want to veer off and cheat. I've thought about it and just wanted to think about what are the few things that I could have that would help me be able to do this longer. And like I said, I'll only season with salt and just stick with that for a while and give my gut a break from all the other stuff that I was putting on my food. I'm going to introduce the things slowly to really pay attention to how they're affecting me, and if anything is problematic, I'll cut it out. I'll keep you updated on how that's going and show you some different things that I'm doing. I look forward to this healing journey that I am on and sharing it with you. Hopefully it can help some people. The Lion Diet has been really life-changing. Even just in this last month, I feel so much better than I was feeling on regular carnivore or dirty carnivore. I mean, of course, it is pretty much like a detox, and I just every week I've been getting better and better and noticing more improvements and just overall my health coming together. You know, a lot of puffiness is gone now and my skin is getting healthier. I still have some of my eczema rash. I've been struggling with that since I was in middle school. It stopped flaring up around the time I went to college. And it started flaring up right after me and my husband moved here to Japan, and I had no idea what was going on. I figured maybe I was reacting to something, but even being on all beef, my eczema rash has still not gone away. It's been up and down between flare-ups and not. I'm still figuring out what that is, and it could be related to my digestive issues. So I am just going to be patient and give my body a chance to heal. And right now, actually, I'm working on doing some all-natural skincare for myself, and I'm rendering some tallow that I will use as lotion and just see how that helps. So I'll share some different things that I'm trying and what's going on with this journey. And I just want to thank you so much for following along. This has been amazing. I would highly recommend it to anyone who is looking to heal or looking to figure out what is causing their problems. Many of us today are really suffering from the structure of our diet, and even if you think you have a clean diet, there's still so many toxins that are getting in that can be causing you to have reactions and ruining your digestion that you might not even be thinking about. So I would highly recommend doing this diet, the Lion Diet, where you only eat ruminant meat, salt, and water. And you can do it for any length of time. Even a week would be beneficial. You will start seeing your body heal and improve. It's really been incredible. And I think I will keep cycling with doing this more strict approach throughout my journey of healing. I'm just looking to find the right balance, and I can see myself coming back and doing this again. But your mindset really does matter. So pay attention to that and make sure you are ready and committed to actually cutting things out and detoxing your body from the sugar addiction that you probably still have. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. I look forward to sharing more with you and just sharing my healing journey, and I hope you'll come along. I'll see you in the next one.